welcome to this lesson on the fine old English folk song English Country Garden. When I was a little boy I learnt to play and sing this, playing my guitar, and it's got loads and loads of words in it which I struggled with as a young lad, but we're not going to sing it today. We're going to play it on this DG Melodeon in the key of G major, so all our Fs are sharp, 4/4 time signature, so 4 beats to the bar. All the notes on the G row will have the normal heads, and all the notes on the D row will have diamond heads, as is typical in my sheet music. We start in what I call pos H, position home, where the first finger is on the root note. Now this is a fourth button start instrument. That means to say that on the fourth button of the G row, on the push, the note is G, and on the D row it's D. So position home is what I call it when you've got your first finger on that button and your other fingers are laid out sequentially underneath that position home. And we start with the chorus. You can see that we're in the treble clef. The tune on the Melodeon is played in the treble clef. We don't use the bass clef, or we don't tend to, because our kind of bass clef is our chords, and the chords written on top. The chords are written in letters. The capitals are the bass notes, and the lowercase letters are the chords. So treble clef, F sharp, 4/4. There's a repeat sign there. Thick line, thin line, 2 dots, because we're going to repeat this. And our first note is a G. So I said to you that your first finger was on this note here. So if you lay your fingers out sequentially, your little finger will end up on the octave G, this note here. So on the stave, that note sits in the space above the stave, and it's, as you can see, little finger, finger 4, and you play that note twice, and then you pull out on the same button to get the F sharp, and then you keep pulling, button above, you play twice, and that's your note of E. So you've got crotchet, 2 quavers, 2 crotchets, which is counted 1, 2 and 3, 4. Like that. Now you can see that dagger symbol underneath the F sharp, because you can actually play that note without repressing the button, just by changing the bellows direction. Many years ago when I first started playing, I was tending to sort of yank the bellows in and out, hurting my shoulders and my arms, but as you can see, it's a tiny movement, that's all that's necessary. So 1, 2 and 3, 4, and the chords in that bar, we have G bass, G chord, C bass, C chord. So half the bar on the push with these 2 buttons. I use finger 4 on button 4, finger 3 on button 3, and then I move over to the inside row and play buttons 4 and 3 the other way around. Okay, pulling out. So push, pull. G bass, G chord, C bass, C chord. So when you play that F sharp there, momentarily make sure there's no bass sounding there, otherwise you'll get a D chord, which is not unpleasant, but it's not really wanted. So try to make sure you lift off the bass when you do that little pull F sharp.